day in the life of an extra is the day that you can never predict. It could be a 1-hour day, it could be a 14-hour day.
We're doing an open call for a movie called Up in the Air with George Clooney. And as you can see out there, we've got lots and lots of extras. We've probably seen about 300 plus people. We're looking for approximately 350 extras and 25 plus or minus stand-ins.
And what's the pay rate?
It's $100 for a 12-hour day, which doesn't sound like a huge amount of money, but if you think about it, if you're not working anyway, this is what I always say, if you're not working anyway, you're going to be doing something very exciting, which is working on a movie set. You're going to be making $100. They give you breakfast, they give you lunch, or depending upon the time of the day, if it's a night shoot, they give you dinner, they give you snacks.
I've been working in this business off and on since I was 13, and I won't say how many years that's been, but a lot.
And how long have you been doing extra work?
Since 1994. So, oh yeah, I've been doing music videos.
And what do you do in the music videos? You sing, dance, or both?
Dance, usually background groupie, you know, in the party, pool party scene or something like that.
What's the most fun you ever had doing in a movie?
Sex in the City. So I sat right at the table with all the girls. Actually had a one line, but they cut it, but it was great. It was a wonderful experience. Shot in New York City. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, Michael Jordan commercial too. So.
I learned so much just from talking to the other actors, being there, being a part of what's happening, and networking with everybody else. It's awesome. Yeah.
Right.
Probably every 3 casting calls I'll book a job. Every 2 to 3.
You know, if it's your dream, keep going. Keep chasing your dream. Don't stop. It's fun. You can learn a lot and have a lot of great, exciting experiences on the set.
Okay, we're with the world-famous casting director,
Yes,
Lori Wyman, who I had the pleasure of taking a class with, who was incredibly inspirational.
Thank you. The Organic Actor Insider Secrets to Auditioning for Film and Television. It's written from a casting director's perspective for the actor. And it's a compilation of all of the inside secrets that I have found. This is a book written for the actor. This is not a book to get a job. It's how you can succeed in this business. It's what I look for from you. So the book is written to help you, and I've actually had people say, which is very flattering, I've had people say, this is the Bible. This is the Bible for actors. If an actor, I have a 2-day on-camera weekend workshop. That's a smaller group. That's about 15, 16 people. It's not a huge number of people. It's a full day Saturday and a full day Sunday from 10 to 6 on both days. And it's a lot of very talented people will never make it in this business. And the reason they won't make it is because either they're not motivated or they're scared. They don't know what to do, because it's not just the acting, it's also the business. It's the show business. So I go over the business part of the business as well as the acting part of the business. Well, last year I did Marley and Me. Marley and Me starred Jennifer Aniston and Owen Wilson. And Jennifer, I also have worked with Jim Carrey a couple of times. I worked with Renee Zellweger last year on a movie. Currently, there's a TV show on Showtime called Dexter. I'm the Miami casting director for that. I also did an HBO movie called Recount, for which I was nominated for an Emmy. And I also won an Artios Award, which is a prestigious casting award given out by the Casting Society of America. So Recount, HBO's Recount, stars Kevin Spacey and Dennis Leary and some really awesome actors. They filmed it in Florida. I was the Florida casting director, and I cast close to 80 SAG principals on that film. 2 years ago, we had a $25 million tax incentive. When we had that incentive, I couldn't breathe. Do you hear how the phones are ringing today? The phones did not stop. During that period is when I did Recount for HBO, Marley and Me, the Renee Zellweger film, the Jim Carrey movie, a movie directed by Sam Mendes. I did a film that came in from Italy and another film that came in from France. Not to mention all of the commercials, reality shows that I was also doing in between. I couldn't breathe. Let's go a year later. That $25 million dropped to $5 million. In the month of January, this is how many commercials I cast.
None?
0.
None?
0. Now, I count it is. And we're hopeful. Right now, it looks like we're going to get maybe $15 million. It's better than 5. It's not as good as 25. Now, Michigan is just crazy blowing up with production. Louisiana has a huge tax incentive. Georgia just got a 30% tax incentive. 2010 to 2012, he said Hollywood is going to explode. So what I say to you now, if you're watching this in 09, study. Get your tool sharp. And what I mean by that is your acting tool. Work your craft. Take classes. Do independent films. Do student films. Do theater. Get your craft honed. Because when it comes back, if you're not ready, we're going to leave you behind.
Well, Lori, it's always a pleasure. Thank you so much, and good luck with your casting today.
Okay.